Hello. Well, how's that all going? It's been a while since I uploaded movies, so I'm doing that again. May as well do it while I'm changing a bag. I kind of like that. Someone asked me how I became an ostomate, or one of these things. And for me, it all happened when I was 28 years old. I was working for an oil and gas company where I live and working out in the field, monitoring gas wells and stuff like that. And really good job. But I noticed I started having problems pooping a lot. And by problems pooping, I mean like uncontrollably. So like I'd be out in the field, have to pull over the truck and poo on someone's land. So it's funny, back then I was 28, I didn't know what was going on. I started carrying toilet paper around in my truck. And I was a summer student, so I was like just learning a bunch of stuff, and that was pretty cool. So this started happening in August, and I was set to go back to school in September. Yeah, so it progressively got worse. I remember this one time I felt the urge to go poo and busted my ass to get home to where I was living, which was probably an hour away from the field that I was working. And I remember distinctly making it to the door, fumbling with my keys, trying to unlock it because I really had to go. And that was that. I pooed my pants right there. I went to the doctor a few times. They didn't really do many tests initially. This is in the city that I live in. So I thought I just had eating wrong food, whatever, go back to school. So I went back to school in another city with my girlfriend at the time. And I was really sick at this time. I thought I had the flu or something. Like I was just, yeah, not feeling good at all. But I went back to school because I'm stubborn. I wanted to get there, finish my life's purpose and all that fun stuff. Never made it back to campus that year. I made it back to the city. Stayed a lot with my girlfriend at the time. She took care of me like a champ. And yeah, had a lot of tests. Ended up going into, by the end of September, going in for the colonoscopy. And that's another one I remember. I remember going in, having it done, and that's when I got admitted into hospital because they found my large intestines were really gross looking. And I'm sure if you're a Crohn's person, you could go online and check out what gross Crohn's and UC intestines look like, and that's exactly what mine did. All the white grossness and just, oh, it was bad. Anyways, got booked in to the hospital, and that was all fine and dandy, but I was like, at this point I was really sick because I had diarrhea a lot, lost a lot of weight. I couldn't keep anything down, or I couldn't keep anything in me. It was just diarrhea constantly. So they hooked me up to a PICC line. And what a PICC line is that they put, well, for me it was through the shoulder, and it's supposed to go down into your heart to feed you. So I was on TPN, which is the total protein something or other. Big white bag of milk, supposed to feed you. So they did the PICC line, and part of the procedure is they take an x-ray to see what's going on, what they did okay, all that. Well, when they did that, they found a 10 centimeter square or tear in the transverse portion of my large intestine, which is right about here. And I was going septic. So yeah, rushed in for emergency surgery, woke up with what you see here. Well, not this one. This is after a few goes. I've had a few rounds of surgeries to try for the J pouch. Had the perianal disease. J pouch didn't really work for me. Now I'm back to this bad boy. And you can see here's my last loop ostomy scar. So that's when I went from here to down there, and now I'm back up here. So kind of a full circuit. Yeah, so yeah, that's my story of how I became like this. And yeah, I hope that's interesting. It's kind of shocking. I think it is for most people. Yeah, and then, yeah, sorry about going slow at this portion. I kind of want to take my time and show people that it's really not a race. Yeah, I know I could do this a lot faster, but I figure the cadence is good. And it's not a race because like there's that whole racer's mantra, like, what is it? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So slow is fast. So I like to take care of it, make sure everything's really good. And yeah, that way I have a great week ahead of me. And that's the ultimate goal, right? So yeah, I guess that's my story of Crohn's. I had a few other surgeries and stuff, but like, I don't know if you want to hear about my whole freaking surgeries, but there's been a lot, as most people are. Yeah, I guess I'm just finishing up the bag change. You know where I'm at now, I'm just spraying. I have to get a new one, so after this, blow dry and do the application of all this stuff. But yeah, anyways, I hope that kind of helps people. And I'm, like I said, I have over 1,000 views watching my first video on my bag change. So I hope that helps out some people. I really do, because yeah, I remember when I first had this, there was very few resources on how to do this kind of stuff and take care of it, and from people that actually had it too. So yeah, I hope that helps out. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Take it easy, guys.